Three.
Welcome to the Sean Wall Show, where we take two top contenders and analyze their strategies for Algebra 2 success. As we all know, we are coming into the finals of Gateway Regional. Our guests today are the famous Joe Conboy and the unstoppable Brandon Sewell. They each have outlined their note card in an attempt to share with us their final strategy. So Joe, thanks so much for being here.
No problem, Sean. Thanks for having me.
Now, we know you've had a rough 3 quarters, Joe, but managed to come out into the final exam as a wild card. Could you explain to us what you've chosen to put on your note card and why?
Yeah, Sean. I'll show you. Alright, so I put on some things, sine, cosine, and tangent, because I feel like these are going to be on the exam the most because they were on the midterm. So they're probably going to be on here more the same. Alright. So that's pretty much what I did.
Thanks, Joe. Sounds like a plan. Now let's hear from Brandon. Thanks so much for joining us today, Brandon.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Brandon, you've managed to coast through the first 3 quarters with a solid C+. Now let's take a look at Brandon's note strategy.
Well, I have some negative exponents because I figured we've been doing this a lot lately, so we're going to be having negative exponents on the test. And for the final, we're most definitely going to have quadratics that we've been doing. So I have the quadratic formula. I want to keep that in mind.
Now,
And
Joe.
I will be ready with it.
Now, Joe, I noticed you don't have the quadratic formula on your note card.
Well, I memorized it because it's something that you need to know. Like he didn't, so I don't know.
I have the formula, so it'll be good.
Memorize it though? No.
We're looking at 2 solid approaches. Have either of you considered the fact that the Alessandro is going to employ a multiple choice format?
Yeah, actually want to bust my mind.
My plan is to do all that I know first, and then fill in C for the rest. C is the most popular multiple choice math response.
Are you serious? That's your test taking strategy? What kind of plan is that?
Okay, then love to hear yours.
Well, I just set the closest Dave as possible and just copy all his answers.
Algebra 2 is no joke, gentlemen, and it has proven to have been a challenging year for all involved. So now, in the pass or fail final round of the school year, we will see it as it plays out and who had the winning note card strategy. Thanks to Joe and Brandon for joining us. This is Sean Walsh, your host, wishing you a great finals week.